Okay, Scott again, and this time it's a Jaguar game. So it's a Jaguar bike game, which is one of the 12, 13 Jaguar games that I own, called Super Burnout, which I always thought was a car game until I bought this. Anyway, exciting screenshots on the back. Yeah, whatever. 6 bikes, race against computer, 1995. So a quick look at the instruction manual, which I rarely do, but right. God, that pad's awful. A brake, B accelerate, C start. Looks like it's got in demo mode, but whatever. So that's the cart. Some people rigorously defend the Jaguar. Had about 70-80 games for it, and well, it's not the worst machine ever to exist. I know the Faris has posted on this. There's very few standout titles, probably no more than 5 or 6, and I'm sure Jaguar fans will disagree and say no, there's all these, but I haven't played 20 or 30 Jaguar games, and I've only found 4 or 5 that I actually like. So maybe there's some hidden expensive gems out there that I haven't played. Anyway, so as you've probably all seen before in previous videos, there's the pad, and got the D-pad there, the options, and then the 3 main buttons there, just strangely positioned, I think, on the. And then you have the keypad. I mean, what console has worked with a keypad? But there we have, and you can put overlays on those. I don't think there's an overlay for this one, or at least I don't have it. So anyway, so we'll have a look at the game. Yet again, apologise for the banding on the screen that you'll inevitably see, but just have to put up with that. Yeah, so we'll give it a go. Okay, so unlike one or two of the other games which are polygon based, this looks more of a sprite based game. And considering that, of course, we were going on about the Jaguar being 64-bit, and graphically there's nothing 64-bit about this game from what I can see. Unfortunately, I've done the thing I hate from reviewers. This is the first time I've played it. So I'll probably be just racing against myself here. I think all the rest of the bikes have long gone already. Still, unlike the previous video, the Amstrad one, you can put cartridges in very quickly. I've mentioned before, and I think it was my first review, Tempest 2000, which is a really good game, but in any other system probably wouldn't get as much attention, but because it was one of the best on the Jaguar, I think maybe being overly praised. It's a good game, but it can get repetitive. Nice conversion of Doom once you get used to the controls. Doom's not too bad. I've had a few goes at Alien vs Predator. Maybe I haven't done it justice because I didn't like it overly. Maybe I'm just not playing it right. What else have I got? Kazumi Ninja and Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Those 2 games most people own if they own a Jaguar. They're really weird and pointless cybermorph in the game. But on the system I've got Dino Dudes Evolution. I recently got a game called Hover Strike, which I suppose I could have put on for this review, which I got off eBay. I just had a few quid left in my PayPal account and bought that. I don't know what that's like. So, but apparently the last few games are very hard to collect for the Jaguar, very expensive. I have noticed though that collecting it, most of the boxes, maybe because they didn't get too much playtime, I don't know, are in extremely good condition. So maybe Jaguar owners take care of their games, I don't know, or rarely play them, one or the other. Well, I was faster on my second lap than my first, but I do find these games really dull. I mean, this doesn't appear to be as good as Super Hang-On, or I'm not sure whether it's meant to be a sim or an arcade type. Yet again, it's okay. I'm not gonna angry video game nerd things for the sake of it, saying it's rubbish when it's not. It's okay. And I'm sure if you put practice in, you get better. Oh, and I found a crash. Not going to beat my last lap time, so there we are, 7th. I think that was out of 8, so it's rubbish. Anything else to say about that game? Probably not. I suppose we could look at one or two others while we're here. In fact, just for the sake of comparison, I'm just going to put in Checkered Flag. So it's not one of my 10 games, but just for the sake of it. And the Jaguar sometimes have been getting the red screen of death, which is the basically means the cartridge isn't reading or whatever. And 9 times out of 10, kind of clearing the cartridge slot or the cart itself will fix. So this came out actually a year before, and just to see the difference in approach, it certainly feels like a sort of a 32x style quality game, but it's good to have a comparison. So obviously this is the polygon approach. Now the only problem with this game I found is you've got extremely, virtually no reaction times since the horizon's so low. But as I say, this is the Jaguar boasting 64-bit, and I've got Virtua Racing Deluxe on the 32X, and it's at least as good, if not better than this. Look for a game, so you can see how many Jaguar owners probably weren't too impressed with the system. So this came out, I think the system came out in '93, so this was only a year before the PlayStation. Then you had the more FMV based consoles such as the Philips CDI and the 3DO, which did a few. I mean, the 3DO did Need for Speed, etc. But we're looking more at this. Oh my, this is awful. Looking at the kind of FMV qualities and the CD-ROM aspects of their system as well. So yeah, there's the difference. This is Polygon. The other one was like kind of scaling sprites, like Space Harrier and Outrun, that kind of thing. So anyway, so I wasn't intending to do a comparison video, but there you go. There's 2 games on the Jaguar. Music isn't too bad on this. It's just about all I'll say about it. And like with any game, you have a few goals, you get better, you stop crashing as much. But, I'm sure you can make up your mind. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Much appreciate it, and bye for now.